Intriguing matchup between the North. We're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Yeah, I see y'all putting that W against Florida yesterday.
They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015.
So you said I should at WR, bro? At WR, so I'm not in the Discord chat?
He's talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
First down, Winston. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards gets them back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Off the play fake, Winston. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they'll have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
12 yards on the return that time, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember,
hey, I got the link for the WR shit. It's only 5 teams that played so far.
It's complete. The result of 1st down is a quick
I got you.
14.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive
Yeah,
side of the ball.
I know a lot of people playing. They only show 5 people though for the standing.
Down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot.
I'm looking for that on the shit right now.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 2nd down,
I got the team. So I got the team.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a 9-yard.
Hey, I'm gonna just put the link. I'm gonna put the link.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for these guys trying to play some defense.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Shit ton.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards.
They don't got the Rossi from Miami.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run with Peterson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
All right, here we go.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. In for the score. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
Word on the streets is something's picked up the lead through the wager.
Exactly right. That was timed up
Wagering
so well.
falls
The
under
route,
code of
the
conduct,
throw,
supposedly.
touchdown.
Hey man, that's it. Yeah, yo.
Will Lutz on for the
wagering that makes sense though.
Me personally don't think that's why he got
Lutz
kicked.
good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I think it's something happened
the punter
internally,
out to
bro,
kick
with
it off.
the Wizards game, bro. Like between him and another player type shit.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Now probably with JT.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
They don't fuck with each other. Well, I know.
And Tampa Bay
I heard
trots
Shump
out
don't
there
fuck
now.
with JT.
And to be
although
frank,
JT
they're just
fuck
in a
with
tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear
they
that,
definitely
but that's the
was
case.
on it when they were
What are they
screaming,
fighting
but
for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting
easy to
for.
put
It's a
on.
word that some people
Yeah,
don't
that's
often
true.
hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front
Side
office
note,
mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then
Nah,
the
bro,
players and the coaching staff
DM
right
J.
now,
Perry, bro. Y'all
pride.
want to get in?
Can they win some games and feel better about themselves, despite the fact
DM
that
J. Perry telling y'all ain't in
Finding some
Fishbowl.
room at midfield. And he's got it
Who
across
did
the
y'all
50 to the
who signed y'all up for WR?
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
it looks way too easy
Who signed y'all
right
up? Who
now.
did the registration?
2 carries, 2 straight
Yeah.
first down runs.
Did-
The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper
But then you
hole
should have
that
the,
being created by an offensive line.
You should have the email then, bro. You should have got an email.
Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and
You
he's
gotta check
finding
the
it in
email,
a
dude.
big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right
Man, you
up
got
in his
it. Just
grill.
check
I
your
think he was a
email.
dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just had enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Imagine both on Hollywood.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay first.
Bo go Hollywood. I'm going to whatever city draft him and fuck him up.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
Y'all heard it here first, bro. Y'all heard it here first, bro.
He came underneath on the draft.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I'm pulling up on Bo, bro. Fucking him up, bro.
And he's going to be taken down with a So let's see about the call.
Holding. Defense.
So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty.
Oh, we know.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Should be a link for Discord. That's probably the latest one because you said y'all redid it. Go find the other one. You said y'all redid it, right? You said y'all redid the registration. That's probably from the recent one that you redid. So go through your email and see if there's another one in there.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Man, I want to put this tweet up so bad, but I know these niggas I don't follow.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this
I'm finna say, imagine asking Big Brother to do something for you and you don't even follow me. It's a lot of niggas I don't follow though.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you across state to Orlando, where Jonathan
Nah, man, you
Coachman
gotta see the
will have
crazy
all
shit
the stats and
motherfuckers
all
be
the
asking me to
scores from
do, bro.
games going on
Like,
during another
niggas don't
busy
even
Sunday
follow. Like, how you
in
want me
the
to do
National
this shit, my
Football
nigga? You don't
League.
even follow me, my nigga. Like, you want me to go above and beyond for you, my nigga? You know, fuck no. Fuck out my DM.
So
bro.
2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Handoff comes to Peterson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
Yeah.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Detroit!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's
JoJo.
complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's got it. Coleman. Touchdown, Saints. Corey Coleman as time expires in the first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding the situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Lutz with the extra point. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. And it's
you gotta put the game. You gotta just hold on. You gotta go ahead and hold on to the screenshot till you get in, because it's definitely a screenshot. You gotta put the screenshots in the Discord channel. They got another spot for that too.
And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
I wouldn't let that stop me from getting the games in, though. Just hold on to the screenshots. You got proof.
Especially a touchdown. It's almost
make sure somebody's streaming.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter.
Yeah, get out of my kitchen.
That feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him.
You got to have WR on your name. They got the logo on there, too.
They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Search Ev's name for the logo.
Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this.
Ev, that guy.
The escapability in evidence there is that.
Hell no, get out my kitchen.
15 and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute
read the
offense to
rules
close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Have it in your name. It's supposed to be on your court.
They run again with Peterson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4.
I doubt if they stressed. I doubt if they stressed that shit that much about it being on your court, but it got to be in the name, bro. That's facts.
What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Running 43.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Back to the ground, Peterson. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter.
All right, so I'm glad I just looked. So Ev just posted this. He said, just so everyone is clear, WR rules say courts must be mostly wood. Only color can be in the paint and the apron. Courts can be entirely colored Every court must have the WR logo, which can be found by searching WR League on both Xbox One and PS4. Every team must have WR in their names when playing league games. If it's found that WR is not in your name during league games, the game may potentially not count. Thank you. Oh, courts cannot be entirely colored. Correction. So yeah, you got. It can't be like you know how niggas be having black courts and blue courts and shit. You can't have that. It gotta be wood. Yeah. Yeah, just one logo on that bitch. Yeah, man, put. Talking about for the logo. No, the logo is capital W, capital R, and then league. Just search that. That's what it say. Yeah, I was finna say, just tell me who's streaming for y'all, and I'll post a link for y'all in the chat so niggas know y'all streaming.
They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you ain't got to have like
right
WR logo all over
drive.
your court. It just got to be one on the court. You got it on the court, on the wall. But y'all in the arena. Y'all still in the practice gym facility. Or y'all still in the warehouse.
Down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
We in the arena. We gotta
they
win.
can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Let me find out that pure rim was the metal.
Now 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They get it to him running left, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Saints add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line.
That's tough right there.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Catch them in traffic.
Some teams sprint to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry.
See if they got another time. Y'all, let me know when y'all in the arena.
What that scoreboard is saying.
So from the 36 now, first and
Mike.
10.
We tried running last night, couldn't catch no game, so we got off.
Winston now to throw on first down.
It's first time. They're going in 49 if y'all join the arena.
42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Black 22. Ready to go. Ready to go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
7 yards.
Bro, so tell me why I feel like Death on the Ride was trying to use us as a come up type tip. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas been at their neck saying that they was trash and shit this year. Yeah, bro, I'm like, bro, nigga, why is y'all posting this shit from like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, facts, niggas. Yeah, like niggas ain't throw y'all up type shit, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck you going back? Talking about our team page been down. Bitch, our team page ain't been down. Motherfucker was just talking on this bitch the other day. How the fuck this motherfucker been down? Fuck out of here, man. Niggas be. You see, ain't now one of them niggas came on that bitch and commented or said nothing either. But they know what it is. All them niggas follow me, so I'm pretty sure all them niggas seen me retweet that bitch.
And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucks.
Huh?
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25,
the Villy?
the 26-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Gun.
They start the drive with Peterson.
What's his page now? He can change that bitch up again.
To the 42-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
He's still rolling,
yeah, he changed.
Still looking fresh in this
seen
one
his
despite
page.
the heavy workload. But you and I both know.
I'm gonna go through and clean my DMs up.
He thrives on being at his peak.
No, I ain't following. I don't follow that bitch. I think me and June was shopping at one time. June last month told me with the name war. That's how I found the nigga in, and I unfollowed him. Yeah, I unfollowed him in, so I don't even follow that.
And that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all.
You said LS what?
Football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So
he's just coming up with the most weirdest shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football.
I got on my DMs too, but I don't know where. I got so many motherfucking DMs.
They had control, had the football,
clean that
and the
motherfucker out.
defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the 4th.
See if it lets you ready up, Zone. Alright, you gotta bag out. I mean, you gotta close out. Or not close out, but you can join motherfucker through the party. Then put you back in the park.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard,
count
his
50.
Touchdown now on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to
Where you at, Joe? I hit y'all with a 50-51. Y'all still 51?
But they still need some help here.
Agreed, they definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown.
51 yard final.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Now, Charles,
you better hold on to this
remember last
motherfucking
possession
peel.
they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
This is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one.
You the one who flipped down one to get down?
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And
No, I'm not going to sit here and hold
to the 36. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense.
What y'all get?
1:53 left.
Let me see how many people caught games. Y'all home or away? Home? Shit, Tina got home. Is Lil Rob and them got away? Shoot the win. Shoot the win.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They give it to
Box
Peterson.
score, bro. I mean, niggas is screenshotting the.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do this to the slums.
The Saints on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Damn, I just getting hurt left on.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Ready? Back 22.
Now Winston. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Ready? Back 22.
Here's Winston. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Ready. Blue ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're in a good spot. Two-possession game, barely, but a two-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
They run. Peterson. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.